I guess the situation has been overwhelming, but the fact that we can be with our families right now in this time, I guess it's something to take away from what has been happening. Um, but it has just been too many things that we need to that I had to that I have to juggle. But I'm just glad that I don't have to be away. I'm in one place, so I can try and fit in everything into a routine, so that I'm able to take care of my family, look into my studies, and then into my work as well. So I guess the positive thing is just being in one place and being able to take care of my family. And yeah, I guess that's the positive from my side. But if I have to academically, I guess my my topic is sort of like being affected by what is happening right now. So I'm sort of like trying to read what's coming, because some of the content of what's happening right now will need to be implemented um, into my academics as well. So I guess I'm just reading at the moment, and um, looking out for any new studies that are coming in, concentrating on what's going on right now, the technologies that most people are engaging with at the moment, and all that. So I guess maybe it's a good thing for me, because now I've got so many things or so many factors that I can include in my study in my studies at the moment. But yeah.
Wow. Okay. So basically, what I'm hearing from you is that somehow this lockdown has helped you to, be in one place and be able to focus on all the aspects of your life, even though, there are delays somehow with your topic. But the good thing is that you are still getting, literature, more like recent literature to help you with your research.
Yes, yes, definitely. Yes.
Mohadi.
From my side, I think COVID has given me so much time. I will say, in the regards that you don't have to wake up so early in the morning, rush and to traffic. So in that sense, I get to plan my day, include my family in my schedule, in the sense that um, I can make time for them and make time for my studies as well, and make time for work at the same time. So in case of my research on its own, I think that it has changed a lot of dynamics, especially because I'm looking at career choice among learners at school. So when I was doing the telephonic interviews with my learners, I found COVID was more, it came in so many times whereby I had to even go look at more literature, which it is a new thing. So you have to look at new data that is in, so that you can incorporate my study and the current thing that is going on, which is COVID. Because mostly now students, they're worried about, okay, there's COVID, there's careers that are actually facing out, which is the reality. Most people now, they're losing jobs, and we're sitting here at home. When you're asking us about our career, we actually in a state of confusion, which was a good thing for me, because I had to now look at another way to look at what I was proposing in the first place when I was looking at my objectives. So all in all, positively, um, I think I've got much done. I've managed to get my few drafts, which will be out on my supervisor's desk sometime soon. But yeah, so far that's where I am.
No, but it's a good thing. I mean, you're motivating us. I mean, so okay, you're motivating me as a researcher as well. But I think, look, it just also depends on what you were saying when you say that
Yeah,
COVID-19 is also making students to be anxious. I think
yeah,
at the same time, for me as an academic, it also makes me think of how I can be relevant in this time. And of
yeah,
course, there will be some jobs that will change. We'll also get new jobs based on, the type of situation that we find ourselves in. So I think it's a good challenge for students, for them to think, how can they be relevant? Because remember, I mean, for me also, this whole idea of jobs and work, I think students also need to start thinking around work instead of a job,
Yeah.
Because if it's work, then you're trying to solve a problem. I don't know if you get what I mean. So you skills and knowledge that you have to solve a problem, and then in that way you become somehow indispensable, But if you're thinking of a job, I mean, anything can happen. The job description can change anytime.
Yeah.
So I think maybe we also need to use this opportunity to just make students aware that they shouldn't always be thinking about, job, but they should now think of, the whole knowledge system. How can they use that, to be indispensable wherever they go, or to even start their own businesses and employ other, because the unemployment rate as well is also going up.
It's ridiculously high, yeah.
Yeah.